Good morning. So this morning I have a lot of cleaning to do and organizing. I'm organizing all my Pyrex because yes, I do use a lot of Pyrex. I actually use it. So this morning I'm making some epic oats. Gonna mix it up and then dish it out. It's got pears and cinnamon, and I want to put some type of nuts or seeds in it. Okay, cinnamon, pear, walnut, and coconut sugar. Yummy. Okay, I need to do something with all these glasses here because we're not using them and I want to use them. So it's obviously not organized. A lot of these are for guests. That is a mixing thing for pancakes. These are cup drinks, you know, that the kids use. They do use these, but organize this. I took out all of my pills that I have sorted. I don't need to keep pills in here. Got some mixer jugs also for pancakes and milkshakes. And I got this at Dollar Tree, and it's just a shelf sorter, you know. I got my little Pyrex here. These are for baking. Medium Pyrex, weird Anchor Hawking stacked here because I don't use these a whole lot, but I do use them. I cooked the lasagna in this square one last, and I have my big Pyrex here, which I have more, so I have an extra space right here. The cabinet looks dirty. It is actually not. They painted over some rust or something, so it's like coming through the paint, so I do need to like repaint that with some kind of sealer, but I've scrubbed and scrubbed until I realized that that's rust. So yeah, Hadar, we use this. We don't use this anymore, but I think I'm gonna save this because both of the kids use this. I think I'm gonna save it and just put it up on a shelf because this has been through a lot. We got coffee and hot chocolate and tea, coffee drinks, weird coffee drinks. I have this here which doesn't go here, the popsicle thing. I also put my rack back up here because I need it. I must have it. Abigail made this. It's beautiful. She did make it. I have to film, or I have to edit the rest of the video for that, but she did make it. It's really nice. And that's where our coffee cups go. And this is where our drink bottles go. They're, like, I could use this space better, but this is where it's at right now. And I got this at Aldi. And it holds all of the like sports bottles, and we go out to town and whatnot. We take our drinks with us. So yeah, that's what I got going on right now, and I sorted out most of my counter just by doing that. Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you're having trouble here. They say it seems like we got a bad connection, and I apologize about that.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, all right. I'll call you back. I'll call you back very soon. It'll be today, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for that.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Andrea just got off the phone because there's a project we might be a part of. So this is Rafael's latest work, and he's going to put this is a rough draft, to writing. I can't even believe they're going this much into detail as per 3rd grade, but they told him to make a little story, so he has an illustration, and this is definitely going to need some work on it. This is the peer edit or peer review. I'm basically thoroughly trying to teach how to do, but because our teacher is not helping with that, unfortunately, there are many things that need fixed. But he's making really good progress by actually starting to do it instead of just sitting there and just having a block. So he's starting, and we're slowly getting better at it, I think. We'll see. Just when you thought you've seen it all with the brain flakes, Abigail had an idea of her own of what she's going to create today. So she took most, if not all, of the brain flakes and just made a long snake.
Long snake?
Do you have a full sentence for me about a snake?
Snake?
Remember the slithering snake?
Yeah. Snakes secretly slither slowly.
Very good. And do you remember what we call that kind of a sentence? It's a tongue
Twister.
twister. We're trying to learn how to say the S sound properly, right?
Guys, I'm ask you something that's very hard for me. That's a part of my schoolwork.
Uh-huh.
Trying to remember by saying the letter words.
And what is it called? Sight?
Sight words.
And do you
Rafael has
remember?
one of my sight words on his picture.
He. What were we having? We were having serious issues, but we are progressing, which is very good. At the end of the day, Abigail learned all of her sight words. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
So you made sentences of your own. You're learning to read on your own.
Yeah.
And learning to write properly on your own.
Daddy,
Yes.
can I please not do that again? It's very hard.
We will continue to do it, especially because it's hard. The only way for it to be easy is we have to make it into being easy by practicing it a lot.
Yeah.
Practice makes,
Perfect.
like putting the cover inside out. All right, let's see what you did actually.
I have my schoolwork.
So her name, she's practicing and she is getting neater and better. And for example, yesterday Abigail had the assignment to what? To draw a person on the left and a place on the right
Uh-huh.
by yourself.
Yes.
And then it told you to write what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So what does that sound like?
Her.
A girl. Girl. Yeah. And a
House.
hoose. That's actually H first, so it's hoose. House.
House.
Yeah, we have to learn how to write things. But the good news is, once you learn phonetics and how things sound, it'll be easier for you to write them.
Daddy, does this girl in house look good?
Yeah, I think it's just fine. Teacher graded it 20 out of 20.
Yeah. She loves it.
It's our project to get out of the house. So we're gonna get out of the house and go get some fresh vegetables and some eggs probably. Some things to make food. It's happening again. It's happening. Pumpkin Cheerios. Pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts. We did have a bunch of these. They were like 50 cents from Aldi's last year when they went clearance. That looks good. Oatmeal and carrot cake. All right, move my Instant Pot back over here so we can see it and use it and stuff. So I got some lentils, carrots, green beans, rice, and a bunch of seasonings that I'm fixing to put in. Got some bay leaves in here, so I don't want to mix it up too much. Gonna put some more water in it and cook it. And that's gonna be lunch. And that is what we've got. Looks good. And I also baked some peaches because I couldn't get I was gonna like take them off, but I couldn't get the meat off. So now we can eat them like this because they were a bit hard. I don't know. It's pretty hard. I guess it's a nectarine because it doesn't have fur. But yeah, it's ready to go, but it was hard. So I just baked it and that's pretty good, yeah? Mm-hmm. But
it's
messy.
slipping out of my hand.
Yeah, it's messy when you get down to it. But pretty good.
Mm-hmm. The power go crazy on.
Alright, the power is off. By the power of Grayskull!
Switch.
Yeah. So the power is off. Daddy's holding a torch.
Oh no!
How you doing?
Good. I'm making my own light. This way.
And unfortunately, Raphael's tablet just died. So I plugged it in.
That's our UPS.
UPS is beeping.
That's how dark it is outside
It is
as well.
pitch black outside. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. Imagine being in that neighborhood with grizzlies.
Grizzlies don't live here. Brown
We don't have
bear.
grizzlies here. We have black bears.
Does it eat you?
Yes.
I don't want to be here. It's a black bear.
Wild turkeys.
If they go home, they probably won't drive back.
Nope, not going home.
Ride a big girl bike
Yeah.
on my own without training wheels.
Without training wheels, let's go. You kind of, I'm making a roux right now, so you kind of have to cook the flour in oil.